Okay guys, time for a convo, okay? We're gonna have a little conversation again. And guys, I'm just here to tell you today, I'm here to tell you and tell me and tell us that we don't need it, okay? We don't need it, okay? All right, so we're gonna start there. We're gonna start there, okay? Now, we don't need it, y'all. And I'm just staring at this poppy soda. I've recently gotten these poppies, and I would love to say that this video is sponsored by Poppy, but unfortunately it is not. But you know what? You don't need this either. You don't need a poppy, but it is good. So guys, I want to talk about this because listen, to a normal, I don't want to say like a normal person, because honestly, so many things have changed since rise of TikTok and social media and all that kind of good stuff, bad stuff, whatever, depends on the day and the time and the moment and all that kind of stuff. But we have a lot of people that don't understand the difference between wanting something and needing something. And I think this is a huge conversation topic that I would like creators to maybe talk more about, because in my mind, yes, should it be obvious? Should it be like, listen, obviously I'm gonna show you something today. Obviously, you know, I'm gonna show you a new perfume. I'm gonna show you a bag. I'm gonna show you some shoes or whatever. But obviously you don't need these things. Like, this is not going to, you know, like this isn't something like air that you need to breathe. But we do live in a world now where these things are kind of like tossed in your face in that way. Like, if you want to be the it girl, if you want to have this type of lifestyle, if you want to do this type of thing, if you want to show yourself in this type of way, like if you want that type of life, you need these things. You need to dress this way, you need to look this way, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like, unfortunately, a lot of that does kind of fall in line with adding stuff in your life, adding things that maybe you can't afford, adding a lot of just shallow things in your life. And I'm just here to say, like, honestly guys, like, you don't need it. You don't need it. And I've just seen it, I've seen it go across like every single platform where people are younger. Like, I'm almost 30, not quite, but I'm almost 30. And to hear people talk about, let's say like even skincare, for example, I had my skincare run, but the way that I would see kids, like super young teenagers, talk about skincare, like their skin is glowing, it's beautiful, it's youthful, it's plump, it's hydrated, but they're acting like something is giving this message that they need these things. They need to buy more. They need to get more in order to have this aesthetic, or, you know, whatever. And that really is the world that we live in now. And this video is not to shame anybody, because while I don't think that you need it, it is okay to want things. I am not one of those people that I'm gonna sit up here and talk to you like something's wrong with you for wanting something aesthetic or wanting something that you don't have. Like, I just really don't believe that. Like, if I want a bag, I'm gonna get a bag. If I want to get some skincare, I'm gonna get some skincare. And I don't want you sitting there like judging me and shaming me that I got something that I wanted. Like, this is life. This is the world. Like, if I want something, I'm gonna get it. Now, I like to think about the reasons why I'm getting something, or I like to approach things in a way of like, if I feel like I'm kind of going down that slippery slope, I do like to kind of have a one-to-one with myself and say, why am I doing this? What do I, like, let me evaluate my reasoning behind things. And typically that does help me to like get back on a straight and narrow in some sorts of ways. But I don't feel like this is not a shame thing, and I think that is one thing that I have seen, even with people giving commentary when it comes to shopping, like addictions and stuff, things turning into this addictions, or people marketing things and you're buying a lot of stuff. I'll see people being really like shameful in the way that they approach the situation. And so I don't want to do that. Like, that is not what this is. But I do feel like there is that switch in our brains that has to say, I don't need something. If I want something, here are the ways that I can go about it. Like, if I know I don't have the money for it, if I know that maybe it's filling a void, let me go ahead and try to see what the real issue is. Let me dig deep, see what the real issue is. And a lot of times I found that when I address the real issue, I'm not even interested in that thing anymore. Like, I may be going, just transparency moment, I may be going and thinking about the most expensive bag. Like, listen, I want this bag, is, $3,500 or whatever. But when I think about it, I'm like, you know what? I just need a purse. Like, I just need a black purse, something simple. I want it to be nicely structured. I want it to be a good bag. I want it to be, just like last me a long time. And I want something I can wear every day. And I ended up going for like the $300 bag as opposed to like the $3,500 bag, because my mind starts to gather like, what is it that is really important to me? What are the things that are really important? And not just the price tag or just the label or something like that. So that is more of my thoughts with it, is that it's okay to want something, but you have to understand that you don't need everything. Just because it's sold to you that way, and that may be, not that a person said that, but that may be the energy in the room, like, oh my gosh, like this prevents scarecrow lines, or I don't know, whatever they're called, smile lines, this prevents this. So in order for you not to do this, like you have to get this, you have to, and that is marketing. That is marketing. Like, I just can't ever fault marketing for being marketing. I can't fault business for being business and then presenting a solution to a problem that people have. Capitalism, them saying like, hey, this is the issue, this is how you can solve it, we're gonna market that to you, and we wanna make the dollars. Like, I can't punish anybody for doing that. Like, I just don't see. But what I can say is that in my mind, it's important for everybody to know what you're getting into and not feel this need to, because you said that I need it, like, I want to be that girl. I want to be that it girl. I see so many it girl videos. I want to be that it girl. So I need this, and this. And that's just not how it goes. Like, just know the difference and don't let anyone convince you that something is that you need. I've even said in my videos, like, a certain perfume, like, oh my gosh, guys, like, you need this. Like, if you want to smell like da-da-da-da-da, whatever, you need this. Y'all, do not take that as literal. If you have a fragrance in your collection that you love, it smells great for summer, and you don't have money to be buying something else, then you don't need it, my dear. You do not need it. And that's just something that, like, this is all a growing process of just being mindful that I may have viewers that are super, super easily influenced, and I just want us to have, like, use our brains as well, like everybody, because I want to use my brain. Like, when I see certain things, I know that I have to turn certain stuff off, because it just may not be what I need right now, or I may feel super influenced to get something that I can't afford, or that I just have too many of and I don't need to do that. But it really takes some self-awareness, and I've been saying that in these type of videos, this self-awareness, because just because you want something, like, it doesn't mean that you need it. And you may be able to wait that extra time, or spend that extra time saving, or just be patient with whatever season you're in before you get that item or whatever. Like, you'll be able to think about it from more of a focus, like more of a aware standpoint. And I've seen that happen with me. Like, if I am trying to get something ASAP, rush, I typically am not in the best mindset. And I probably am not in the best financial mindset or whatever to get that thing, right? I'm just rushing it. I feel like I need it in that moment. But when I take a breath, I take a step, I take a second to really look at where I'm at, I usually find that, oh, okay, well, yeah, I really like this, but I can go with this one because that's just more affordable for me. That's something that or I can look at this and say, oh, well, I would love that, but maybe in the future, maybe I can save, I can do this. You just can be more responsible with your decisions. So I'm just here to say, guys, you don't need it. You don't need it. And don't believe when people just say that you need something. All you need is air to breathe, okay? And Jesus, okay? Everything else is not a actual need. Air to breathe, food to eat, you know what I'm saying? We have these needs in our life, but of course, everything, the need word it's kind of tossed around whatever these days. And some people take that literally. Some people take that to heart, and depending on the mindset that you're in, or the season that you're in, or if you're feeling insecure about certain things, you can really feed into that. And that's just not, it's marketing, y'all. It's marketing. And y'all, just know that and be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, just another convo. Definitely leave comments below. Let me know how you feel about the whole conversation, the unpopular opinion of you need this, you need it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.